Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we're going to be trying to do as much as we can in the WWE In Your House. But first of all, today is a Wednesday, and we have done the Wednesday accomplishments, so let us get our Wild Wednesday rewards. Of course, we get our 10 credits. We get these little things to help boost our cards, which were not particularly fantastic. And this is the real one, the little crown, which gave us a Pixel and 2 Extinction cards, one of which is Demon Priest, which we've already got a pro of, and we already dusted it away. Well, didn't dust it, but we fed it to someone else, so those weren't a particular need. But now it is time for us to jump in, and where did we get to? I think we're on number 9. Number 9 of 20. Yep, room 9 says so here. So we're not going to be increasing anything. We're not going to be using additional snowballs for that. I wanted to wait until we were as high up as we could. Unfortunately, I have not been able to pro the Miz yet. I still need to get another 40 odd points on him. Oh, maybe I should. If I pro the Miz, what is my next highest right arrow? Let's see here. So we've got AJ Styles, and then 2 Mizes, obviously. We've got Matt Riddle, and the next right arrow after that is... That's... Because, wow. That isn't so great. Okay, let's leave the Mizes separate for just now, and we will just go for this. So, the idea here is this is exactly the same as Giants Unleashed, and we're just trying to get 4 arrows in a row. That is pretty much all that we're going for. And up arrow is our weakest by far, down arrow is our strongest, followed by left arrow, followed by right arrow. So it is down arrow that we want to see. So let's jump right in, and we will do our best against Giant Sami Zayn. We're not going to use any of these to increase it because it only wastes more of your snowballs. We're just going to play it exactly as it is and see how well we can do. So, that is not a particularly great start. I think right arrow is better than our up arrow. Yes. So we're going to keep the right arrows, we're going to get rid of everything else. It's down arrow, unfortunately. We've got 3 down arrows, so that's pretty good. That'll be a decent little chunk of damage. Then to the right arrow. We've got 3 right arrows, and we just want to choose the next strongest one, which is the left arrow. And we did just over 1 million damage. And we need to do 4.6 million left to beat Sami Zayn. And this is just what we're going to be trying to do throughout the rest of it. So this might be a long video, because we do have 192 snowballs left to use. So, let me know in the comment section below if you're enjoying these little videos. So we've got 3 right arrows and we've got a singular left arrow. So I'm going to get rid of the 3 right arrows just to give us more spaces and to just deal a little bit more damage as well, rather than relying. And it was a right arrow as well. That is unfortunate. So let's rely on the down arrow, shall we? Oh, I pressed that up arrow. It didn't accept it. Oh my god. Oh, that is so irritating. Well, it gave me an up arrow, so I guess it worked out in the end. Okay, that's what we're going to do then. Unfortunately, that was a low scoring round. We've still got just over 500,000, so that isn't terrible. Brings on 4.1 million on Sami Zayn. I was thinking about live streaming this, but unfortunately the house I'm in at the moment doesn't have greatest internet, so I didn't want to risk the live stream constantly cutting out or such. I'm just going to rely entirely on the down arrow this time. And hope we get a lovely down arrow. That's an up arrow. It is exactly the opposite of what I was looking for. But thankfully we only had one down arrow, so yes, let's see. A down arrow, please. Down arrow. Yup. Yup. Oh, no, that's left arrow. Down. Well, it didn't make that much of a difference anyway, if we're honest. Okay, that's us down past the halfway point, which is why Sami Zayn's getting angry. Oh, and we also got the achievement for playing the event. So let's go and just grab that. There we are. 3.4 million to go in Sami Zayn. This is just a very, very long event. I mean, you're supposed to be doing these each day at a time, but I wanted to wait until near the end, so I had the best possible deck to use on these attacks. Once again, I'll just rely entirely on down arrows. Well, we got our down arrows. I'm going to get rid of the up arrows as well. I honestly can't actually remember what the first arrow was. I really should have been paying attention, didn't. But it's a right arrow, so it wouldn't have mattered anything anyway. So we just go for the strongest cards, which are these ones. 600,000. We still haven't seen the big one when you get 4 cards in a row, because that is when it deals the maximum damage, which can help out quite a bit. Like I said, this may very well take quite a long while. It's going to be a very long video, folks. So, once again, we shall keep with the down arrows, because we know the down arrow is our strongest. Oh, there we go, down arrows. We got 3 of them. And we'll get rid of an up arrow. And it's the left arrow, good. That gives us 2 left arrows and 2 right arrows, because it's still stronger than the Pro Extinction. And there we go, almost a million, 940,000. So we can get 2 more of those, and that'll finish off Sami Zayn. But if we can get 4 in a row, we could maybe even do it in just 1. In theory. So we have a right arrow. I'm going to keep the 2 left arrows. Sometimes you just get a feeling with these sort of things. See, sometimes you can just kind of sense it. Now, if we can get a down arrow off of this, then we can finish this right here. So let's see, down arrow, come on. That's the opposite of what we wanted. Got a singular up arrow, and all of our down arrows are stronger than that left arrow. Okay, we only need to do 1.28 million, which isn't that much at all if we're honest in the grand scheme of things. So for anyone wondering what these things do, you can use a snowball to increase it to 25% for each one. So by using 3 snowballs, it increases 75% to your entire deck. But I mean, if you just use 2 of them and then you just use another 2, then that is adding in an extra 100. So it's actually costing more to do less. All it does is it speeds up the amount of time that's wasted. So in this instance, we're going to use our up arrow, and we're going to use down arrows, and we're going to use our up arrow because up arrow is our weakest one. Then that gives us the option of both right and left. Just have to hope that we don't have any up ones. So that is now left arrow. We're just making sure that was indeed the left arrow one. Then we're going to have to hope for a right arrow. And that was one of my teammates saying, "Oh yeah." I'm not sure what they're oh yeahing about, but they seem joyful anyway. I'm going to use these 2 because they are stronger than the up arrow. And then we should be about 500,000. 534,000 left to go. And of course, all of these picks are going to accumulate at some point, and we're going to have to go and use them. But we should finish Sami Zayn on this one. So that's good, it's 2 down arrows. Let's use the up arrow as well. Then we will hope to see a left arrow. That is more than halfway already. Right arrow isn't quite as good. Let's do this, and we're going to hope that we get a left arrow. A left arrow would be lovely. Oh, it's an up arrow. We had 4 left arrows as well, oh my goodness. Okay, well we're going to have to use this. And 88 is more than 87, so we'll use that. We'll see if that is enough. It is indeed. 567,000 is more than 534,000. Then we get a reward for beating Sami Zayn. It is an arcane Tony D'Angelo. Makes it feel like it wasn't particularly worth it, but it was a new star that was discovered, so that's a good thing. And we are now on to room number 10, and this one now costs 3 snowballs rather than just the 2 that it was before. So the silver reward is it gives us either a pixel or an extinction card. Fortunately, no octane ones not yet. Anyway, once we get into the later rooms, that might be a thing. And of course, for this one, we now have to use our females, which is the little bit different. So it looks like our up arrow is the weakest. Our left arrow is easily the strongest because of our 2 Alexa Blisses. And down arrow is just a little bit stronger than right arrow. So left is our strongest. Then left is our strongest, then down and up are very similar, but down is just a little bit stronger, and right is easily our weakest. So that is what we need to remember. So left is what we want, right is the one we definitely don't want, and up and down are interchangeable. So let's go into that. This one is 68 million, which is a little bit more, or 6.8 million, sorry. So it's all right arrows, which is our weakest one, I think. And up and down arrow are both similar. I'm going to use a down arrow one as well. It's a good start. It was an up arrow, so we'll do that. And let's hope for a left arrow. That would be nice. That would be an excellent start to this. And it was down arrow instead, so we're just going to use our strongest cards. Just go for the highest numbers. And there we go, only 5.9 million left to go. And that gives us another 5 picks. Another 5 picks that we don't really want. And our draft board is now full, so we have to go and get rid of these. Just going to be tapping around here like so. We got another snowball though, so that's good. And I think we've got some cards that we can train up. So yes, some females, that would certainly help. So let's go for the Alexa Bliss. Oh, and we do have these cards as well, of course. I'd completely forgotten about those. And let's leave those out at the moment as well. Push up to level 99. Okay, let's try this. That is her, level 105. For Scarlet. Let's go for these two. Level 95. Get rid of the Damien Priest, we don't need them. Level 98, and Brooks Jensen shouldn't finish that off either. Down 435. And I see that the game is lagging a little bit once again. It seems to do that on occasion. It seems to be ever since the update. It seems to lag a little bit. This certainly is taking quite a little while. Longer than I expected. I mean, we're only through one person so far, which is far less than I had hoped. Takes up to level 103, which will help us a little bit more in our quest to defeat the In Your House. I'm hoping the rewards get a little bit better because I felt like we did quite a bit to just get an arcane card. Oh, I thought that was a reset and it wasn't. Oh, the very last card? Unfortunately, it was nothing special. Let's take that, and we will feed them all to Scarlet, including big old Gronkster himself. And she still has the fortified one to go, and then once that is done, then we shall work on Katana Chance as well. Let's go back to India. Let's look at our deck, actually. So if we can get the Pro of Katana Chance, which might take a while, that would go up here next to Bianca Belair. We would still be using Saray and Gigi Dolan. Unfortunately, I don't think we've got anything better for right arrows, not at the moment anyway. Which is why we are still, unfortunately, having to use our SummerSlam BCE Alea. Of course, it is the double heroic Alea, but unfortunately, she's only 56 million across the board as opposed to our standard 70 million or even up to 100 million as shown here. The more I think about it, the more I think I'm going to grind a little bit more off screen and going to do my best to make this a little bit better, and maybe we'll see about live streaming it later because it looks like this is going to take a while. But that's going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give us a like, share, and subscribe. Oh my goodness, I've lost the ability to speak. And if you have subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go up. And we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.